Happy time zone, everyone. How we doing today? Good morning, good afternoon. Very early morning. Good morning to Kara Davies. Kara Davies, are you getting up or are you going to bed? TriStars, peas, and carrots. 3 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you, TriStar. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Brad, I think you misunderstood the Waverly. It's not meant to give line variation at different angles. It's meant to be smooth and usable at different angles. Okay. Okay, I'll buy that. I see what you're saying. From Corolla, I took notes from Brad's SF FOMO list. My apologies in advance. Okay, so I will clarify that, Bork Ben Bork. But then I actually then have a problem with it. Because that's what a regular like medium tipping will do, right? A regular round tip, medium tip. Wouldn't you say like a traditional rounded medium tip? Godsend for a lefty overrider. Yeah, see, this is good perspective. This is why we got to talk about these things. Yeah. Okay. I'll buy that. If anyone's deciding last minute to go to SF and needs a room, hit me up because I had a reservation and I'm not going. That's very nice by Apple Tater. So shoot them a DM. Brad sent you something. Check your P.O. box next week. Did you send me Charlie? That is so nice. Would you say San Fran, Frisco, or full San Francisco? Either the first or the last, but never the middle. Or SF, yeah. I think never Frisco. Those in the know say the city. The city. Why have I not heard of the city? Never heard someone say Frisco? Yeah, because Frisco's in Texas. Because Frisco's its own, because Frisco would be bad. But still, I would think I know enough. Interesting. Gotcha. Because the city is Portland. All right, we're gonna fight now. Who is the city? Yeah, Frisco's a common city name already. So around me, the city. Yeah, like Thunder Viking, you're going into the city, but it's not the city, capital T, right? So Baltimore is the city that needs. I still need to get that Baltimore City Connect hat. That is the best hat. I've heard the city for lots of places. Like going into the city and people knowing what you are in the region is one thing, but calling it like it would be on a shirt, like the city. Do you see my email on Retro Ranger? I did. I've seen that. I've seen them do that stuff before. On Instagram, they put all kinds of things. Brad is taking Big Pin's private jet incognito to SF. Right, that's how I roll. PJ time. I didn't know what PJ was until y'all told me. They're calling it the pump piston. I haven't looked at that Instagram yet. I need to go look. Do you see my email about stuff? Absolutely. And I want to. Yes, I saw my time frame too, which is perfect because I'm gonna check on something with Brian to see if we can do something specific. The real ones know that we don't call it Frisco because Herb Cain hated calling it Frisco. I don't know who Herb Cain is. This is the show today. I say that every time because we always start off just like completely off the rails. I'm not sure we're gonna get on the rails today. The issue is that the Insta announcement is 1.4 hours long. Oh, really? Well, then that's why I haven't looked at it. Got my package from Ferris Wheel Press In. Just came in. Got Oyster Hour ink. What color is Oyster Hour ink? I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I thought Orlando was just the happiest place on earth. I mean, maybe not anymore, but does this stream ever have rails? Every now and then. I mean, like once in a while. It's a pale gold. I need to see that. Starts talking about a lot of Rushi stuff. So probably what CY is bringing to the show. It was a show talk with a product launch prep. That's specifically the Magic Kingdom? Gotcha. Yeah, I guess no one calls Orlando the happiest place on earth. That's true. God, that Rice-A-Roni commercial was just the worst for like my childhood. Oh my God. I hope whoever wrote that got paid. Like, what a jingle. Crafty Becky, 15 months of subbing. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. Prepping for San Francisco, my first pen show. Take inked pens on the plane or no? Up to you. I never have any issues. I won't say I never have any issues, but yeah, I have very minimal issues. As long as you store your pens upright in the seat back, you're going to have very little. You might have a little like nib creep or like a little ink in the cap, but you're not going to have like any explosions or anything like that. Brad always have issues. I never have issues flying. I have generally speaking, yes, I always have issues. Flying with pens, no issue. Pro flying with pens. Just fill, Jen, just fill all the way up. Yeah, so fill them all the way up with ink. Less air, the better, right? Less air, the better. Or Kimberly says, don't bother filling up unless you're using pens with sacks. But if you go with them empty, then you have an excuse to buy ink. And you can fill them up for the way back. So that is also a bonus. But yeah, if I have something inked, I just take it. And I don't worry about filling. The worst I have is I have to clean a little ink off the nib in section. Like, it doesn't even matter how much of they're filled. I have to say I'm a complete AL Sport convert. This is one of the GOAT pens. Yes, on both accounts. So, like, when I first started getting into pens, I was like, there's no way this is going to be a good pen. It's so light. It feels flimsy. It is a rock, and it writes great, and it's so comfortable and usable. So, I agree at how much I love the Sport. Flew multiple times last week, no issues. Yeah, usually 48 ink pens with flying. So if you have them in a binder, do you take the binder out and set it up straight, Kimberly? Even though you don't have to worry about that this week. And did I get it right on the show that you're not working this weekend? You don't ever work this show. You just attend this show because you have so much other things going on. If only the AL Sport had a bigger nib and a usable converter. I don't mind the nib. I'm with you on the converter, but that's just in general. I didn't even bother setting my stuff up right. I've forgotten to set mine up. Oh, so you put them in the tote. Gotcha. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, so I've forgotten them in my backpack, laid them down, and there's not that much difference. But I'll usually do like a Sinclair or a Brasstown and then just put them in my seat back. I've never forgotten them either, fortunately. I worked the show in 19, 21, 22. This year I'm not working the show. Oh, okay, good. When is Kaweco Piston launching? I have no idea. They launched the Ebonite pen. Hi, Blue Rosemary. They launched an Ebonite pen, which we talked about on the show today. Have y'all seen this? I was hoping this was the Ebonite pen. So Kimberly sent me this a couple weeks ago. When did you send me this, Kimberly? A couple weeks ago? That's finally out now. Parafilm, must it be the more expensive lab stuff or the guarding film good for sealing ink files? Kimberly uses the lab stuff, but I don't know the difference. I saw the Perkio last week. Like the Perkio I saw like the day after you sent it to me. Crafty Becky with the giveaway. Let's go. Let me pull up this post. I'm not giving away a Kaweco Ebonite. I'm just pulling this post up for y'all. And then we'll do this giveaway. Let's go. All right, so there's this. All right, so y'all look at this while I look at what we're giving away. Thank you, Crafty Becky. Thank you for being so awesome. What we got? What we got, chat? How do? What I have is a mess, chat. Oh, okay. I held this to give away. Let's do this. All right. I forgot I put this in here to give away. I haven't set up my desk cam yet. Kind of scared to go to the San Francisco show because I'm going to be super broke by Monday. So I said on the podcast today that I should just fly in Friday and then just leave Friday night because I will be broke. What's the price of this Ebonite Sport? So we're thinking $395 MSRP, which might put it like in the $340 range. But I don't know definitively. So probably $340, $350-ish. If they're using the MSRP minus 20% type of setup. Okay, then exactly right. $339 at Apple Boom. Exactly right. Do you guys take a lot of cash or do enough vendors take card, PayPal, Venmo? Enough take card, PayPal, Venmo. If you're looking for vintage, a lot of those guys might only take cash. You got mail with IRL pics of both Kavekos. Nice. Did the good pens just cost $300 these days? We've definitely seen an across-the-board price increase. All right, Crafty Becky's giveaway. All right, I'm not gonna put my camera up. I haven't hooked up my camera today. I always have it off to the side afterwards. So I stole this from my pilot giveaway. My pilot inks ink testing, the handwriting station from DC. They give this away. So I wrote the postcard last week. So this is the Plumix in this neat blue color. Which, I don't know, did y'all say you can get this normally or not normally? And then I'm going to give the Nebula Colorverse Kingdom Series notepad with this as well. So this is the giveaway. This is the Plumix with the CM nib on it. Oh no, this has a medium stub. They don't call this CM, but it's a medium stub nib. Strings and pedals, using my Subversity message to remind Brad of his SF FOMO. You should listen to the podcast today. I did a whole FOMO section there. So we're doing the Plumix fountain pen from the pilot writing experiment gift, and then a Colorverse Nebula notepad to go along with it. So a little set here. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Crafty Becky, for redeeming those points. All right, giveaways open. Exclamation point raffle. Let's go. So this is a cool pen. I wanted to give it to y'all though. It's kind of like a blue-black tinted Plumix with a medium. They don't put CM on here anymore, but it's definitely not a medium nib. It's marked M, but it's the cursive italic style. You're not gonna be able to see it on this camera. Yeah, so I did a whole FOMO section on the podcast today of what I would be looking at and how broke I would be immediately. And this didn't even cover like the usual suspects. Is that a calligraphy pen? Kind of. So they kind of design it as that, but it's really just like a good writing pen. It's really great. Hey, JD lady. Brad, where were you last night? Dreams were lacking in pen pals. Where was I last night? I went to bed early last night. I don't know why. I don't know. I wasn't pen paling enough last night. Send me your shopping list in CC. So there's actually something I mentioned on the podcast today that I've never wanted to ask someone to mule something for me so bad, but I don't want to spend the money. It's expensive. It's one of those aboyas that we talked about the other day. They're just expensive. And like I'm in between DC and Orlando, and I'm like I need to not spend that money. Cuz that would be a me pen. That would be like that's my budget pen. Boca Mundo would be a problem, but how about them Mariners? How about them Braves? Sell some pens. I know. That's the thing. I'm not ahead enough of the game. I don't like to retroactively buy the pen then sell the pens. I want to sell the pens then buy the pens. So, but yeah, Aboya. That's the ticket. That would be immediately what I'd do it for my birthday. I broke my pickleball paddle, so that's what I got for my birthday. You have more incentive to sell if you buy the pin first, right? Save for Portland 2024. Portland 2024 might be a no-go, chat. Sounds like someone needs to finish the PA 100. Exactly. So I started pulling some pins the other day. So yeah. That's a fitness equipment purchase, not a B-Day one. True. That is in the wellness fund. The wellness fund. When is Mike coming back to the U.S. for a pin show? That might could happen next year. We don't have any plans. Because why no Portland for 2024? Because we just announced Relay 10-year anniversary in London at the end of July. And that would be pretty close. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying like 3 weeks before me going to London, me in Portland that's a tough ask for me. That is a tough ask for me. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not saying no, but like we just had a big announcement. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going. Yeah, because I was saying I was for sure going to Portland next year. But, like, I don't know that I could do that. I don't know if I could. No. Portland's fine. Just say me. That would be rough. Just spend the summer in Europe. Yeah, I couldn't spend that would take, like 7-8 weeks. That would be amazing, but wow. All right, let's pick a winner. Churkav. Did I get that right? Churkav. You are the winner. First time winner. I'm pretty sure I've never said that name out loud, so that's got to be a first time winner. You win the Plumix and the notebook. Welcome. I will mail this to you as long as you're here. You won once before. Okay, I was thinking about it. Nice. So you got to email me again, hello@penaddict.com. Tell me your shipping address, and you win. I was thinking I wrote that name before. So what we can do is Twitch crashing for anyone else today. It's happened at least 3 times before. What are you using, Kimberly? Are you a browser or mobile? No issues on my side that I see so far, but I would like to know. iOS, yeah, mobile. I don't know. I think Twitch updated, the app updated like in the past couple of days. Have you updated the app? Because I did remember seeing an update, so maybe. I had no Twitch issues today, but on mobile. Yeah, just updated. Interesting. All right. If the podcast's up, we can look at my FOMO list. Oh, and I did get your text about your post, so we'll do that. All right, so hi, that's my camera. Oh, you want to see the other pictures? All right, let me pull this down real quick. So Kimberly was running recon in New York last week. Is that last week? Yeah, it was just last week. Oh, that's a pretty good picture. Hang on. I'm trying to get this out of my email inbox. How can I put this in its own screen? Bear with me, chat. Come on, man. All right, I think I got it. All right. This is the Perkio. So, Kimberly, what was the name of the event you were at, Kimberly? New York something. Hey, this Chukuro out of a pen is really impressing me. Really? I'll be interested to see. Podcast is up. Okay, good. I'll be interested to see what you think about like the cleaning part of it, like how that works. So this is the new Perkio. It's like a hot pink, right? It's a demo Perkio. Yeah. They had a clear one. Didn't they have a clear one, or was that just Kakuno? What is that? What is that Supra made out of, Kimberly? Doom. Aluminum? Is that like a black brushed aluminum? I wish they would just make a Supra Mini, which is stupid, or just a Lilliput XL. Just lose the section on the Supra. Although that'll be lighter than the stainless one, right? That was the problem with the stainless one. It was so heavy. That actually might be pretty good. They had a frosted clear. Gotcha. So yeah, that's cool. I like the Perkio. Not everyone likes the Perkio, and I get. Does the Perkio have a different nib than the Sport? I can't remember. I think they kind of have the same shape. Or are they a little bit different? And then there's the Ebonite with the clip. Which that's good looking. It does have a little different nib, right? Yeah. This Ebonite's going to do well regardless of the price. So looking at the markings on the nib, that's not the premium nib markings. Ebonite's like 300, it's like 340. It seems pricey, yeah. I mean, given their art sport pricing, like I was pretty sure that's how much it was going to be. But you can see the etching. At least I can see the etching on this. That's the stock nib, which is, I don't know why they're not just doing the premium. I mean, I wish they would do the gold and just charge more for it. Did we ever figure out how many of these they're making? $140 years count when they were out of business? It has to. Because I don't think that was consistent. I don't think that was straight through. Oh, Kameko's nibs are actually broad. It's not incorrect. Not incorrect. Art sports are really hard to find and really expensive. Missed opportunity to not reach the piston filler? With you. Guy didn't know much. Yeah. Let me see. I don't think I've ever spelled Apple Boom correct the first time I write it. Bonnet. All right, let's see if they have any specs here. I know. I keep Journey, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. It doesn't say if it's limit how many there are. I'm looking for like is it in the specifications? So I was just looking if there was like a number release thing. Intestine black. Nice. I bet it's intense black. That's a good picture. This is going to sell exceptionally well. Just saw my name in the show notes and now I'm scared. You were on the FOMO list, so you... So let's talk about that real quick, and then we'll probably wrap it today. I'm not going to go too long today. So I did a FOMO list. If I was going like I did for the most folks in Kaweco FB group aren't excited because of the price. Yeah, it's gonna sell out. I book it. So let me just pull all these up. So if I was going to the show, this would be my day one list to go to. Now, we're not going to have all the show special stuff on all these links, but I always want to go. So this is, like I did to DC, it's like I do the things I have to see go on the list, and I try to do that Friday, and then I'll leave like Saturday just to explore, right? So obviously I want to go to Bung Box because I'm friends with Karu and Bruce, and I want to see, they always bring surprises there, you know, so if you haven't seen their stuff in person, like you always want to go check out what they have. They had some like new inks last year. This is where I got to see the 823 Fujiyama Blue last year before they ordered it. In January at a pen show, I spoke with the owner of Kaweco. He said the prototypes are on his desk for the piston filler. I hope that would be cool. So Bung Box, I'm always going to see. Cute Things from Japan, a stationery shop. The piston, I hope they come through with it. That's still going to be like $300 and something too. They have a lot of the Eric Small Things stuff. So in a lot of Japanese stationery. So they will be busy at the show for sure. Yeah, this is going to be cool. That's going to be cool. Like, just look at Eric Small Things stickers are just... God, this is so cool. Like, they're going to be exceedingly popular at the show. Naper Villain, 33 months of subbing. Let's go. Aboya. Which makes awesome ebonite pins. So I have one Aboya that I bought from them, God, probably 5 years ago at this point. So these new mini pins are really neat. Go back. So they're just launching these, I think, at the show. I really like this yellow ebonite. So those are pretty neat. This is what got me, though. Surprised you didn't have CY and his new pins on your list. I just forgot. And there wasn't a good link to them either. This is problematic for me. Whoops. All three of those pins. Like, this would cause me a problem. CY is my first stop. Yeah, you got to go to see CY, and because Bocamundo will be there, the Gravitas Pen collab will be there. Like, CY's got all the stuff. Yeah, that middle one. Am I on the list? No. No. But I would go see you there too. Rude. So yeah, these are extremely problematic for me. Atelier Lusso. I haven't seen Eric's stuff in person. I like the micarta designs more than like the abalone designs. I guess a lot of the inventory's down probably because of the show. but I really like his stuff. Like, look at this. Like that's sick. Like that's pretty sick. I'm down with that. I like that a lot. So yeah. So yeah, like, and it'll just be loaded with stuff like this. So that's really cool. Masubi was on the list. And like I said, like, I didn't cover everybody. I could have gone through the whole list. That's what San Francisco is. It's literally everybody's there. It's really great. The new Rasa paper. Are we saying it with like an S or like a Z? What's the proper pronunciation? So this is Masubi's new. We'll pull that up in just a second. Masubi's new in-house paper with an S, Rasa. So Kimberly, you'll be getting some of that. Hopefully to test. Yes, no, maybe. So that looks sick. Skogsy, we took his name in vain. These mini pens are too cool. I really like this one. Or maybe one of the Micarta ones. This one's kind of dumb. These are like dumb in the best way possible. Like, I would be all over that. All right, see you, Glyph. Yeah, we're streaming tomorrow. That's how Daryl pronounced it yesterday. I need clarification. One of the questions we had today was, how does Daryl ship notebooks? Because I was saying, if you want something from Masubi, you need to go Friday, Saturday, because he can only ship so much paper. Does he pre-ship to the show or to someone in San Fran? But yeah, these are great. So Skogsy also sold out by Saturday. So again, this was like the point. Yeah, dumb, but in the best way possible. Like, it describes my life. Like, this is so fun. Like, ship boxes to the hotel. Gotcha. So yeah, like, cool stuff. Stilo Art is one of my favorites to just go drool. Like, there's almost like too much to show you here. A lot of wood-based stuff, a lot of Barushi stuff. So it's just all so good, so well made. With pilot sections. Does he still do sailor sections? Does Matoshi do sailor and pilot sections, or just pilot now? I haven't talked to him in a while. So yeah, this stuff's wild. Yamamoto paper, you definitely want to go see. This is literally the stuff that I use on my desk all the time. This is still from like last year. I think I still have some more. That's really cool. And the class that him and Bruce do on the paper origins class, that was one of the best things I did last year. Was that class? It was so cool. Toasty was in there. We had a blast. Ooh, and then some anodized. Yeah, this will be. God, that's pretty sick. So this is the. God, that's a cool color. Yeah, that's cool. Matte blue and machined blue. Oof. Matte or machined? What would you do, Chad? Matte or machined? Yeah, if you can get into that Yamamoto paper, like if you're trying to get into classes now, you're probably in bad shape. Matte. I think the matte cap would look better, probably, right? I like the machined end. I think I would prefer the matte cap, which means I would probably get the matte. I think because I think I would like the less shiny fingerprinting cap. I don't know. They're pretty clean though. I like that color. Yeah, the machine's gonna look sick, especially with the cap is large. Machine, yeah, exactly. I think the machine cap would be the tipping point for me. Yamamoto both was so cool last year. Yeah, they do a really good job. So Yamamoto Paper will do they'll have all the paper samples out for you to test. They had 20 last year, I think. And you can go and write on them and then build a little sampler set for yourself, like 3x3 sampler sets. I gave a bunch of those away last year. So yeah, really cool stuff. So like, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, I mean, Strings and Pedals is gonna be there. Toasty Treat's gonna be there. Penguins Creative's gonna be there. Everyone's gonna be there. I wish Yamamoto brought their System Techo stuff for the Mini 5. Are they not, or do they not? Actually, I need to look into that. But what I was saying about the classes, like I called out a couple of classes too. You're probably SOL on classes at this point, especially for the popular ones like the Yamamoto ones, the Eric Small Things ones, the Travelers ones. I would ask. Yeah, Toasty will be at the plotter table. Judy's gonna be there. Paul might socialize. If you can't do it, that's okay too, right? Like, I get that. It's a lot. Pen shows are a lot. Lot of mental energy. A lot of personal fuel tanks hit E pretty early in those shows. They're a big deal. So, all right. Well, we're gonna wrap it here, chat. I don't think we're gonna rate anyone today. We'll save it up for tomorrow. Kimberly's gonna be there. Watch out for her. After a whole day, my social battery was pretty empty last year. It's for real, and you always got to take care of yourself. You just do. Tess will be there. What color is your hair currently, Tess? Pink still. Tess will be there. It took me 4 pen shows. Purple, nice. Matches your axle. Kimberly's tank is always on F. Yeah, Patachan is an awesome human being. I can validate. Amazing pens, too. Holy crap. No bod might be there, but you would never know. Nah, you're an awesome human being. I wish I had more time to spend with you. That's the bad thing about like going to pen shows is you get to meet like your friends you've made friends with online. You get to meet them in person. Realize they're like, this is the person I'd want to hang out with every day. It's like, see you in 2 years. Yeah, like Miss G's Crafties in Orlando is like, we were literally there. We literally pulled into the parking lot together. And how much time did we spend together? I mean, a little bit at night. I never saw her during the day. So, yep. That is actually very nice, Tasty. I will miss being there. I hope y'all have fun. I hope the new hotel is a big W. Corolla's gonna be there, right? Maybe. I will not be there. Yeah, that's why I'm not working this time. San Francisco is a great show not to work. Sorry, Toasty. Rip. But yeah, San Francisco is a great show. And we had some great after-hours stuff, San Francisco. I got to meet a lot of Twitch friends at San Francisco last year. Got to meet Connor for the first time. Ame for the first time. So it was really. Brad, what was the newest Leonardo primary manipulation you just bought? I can't put this pen down. Like, could you tell how quick I just grabbed it? So this is the Memento Zero Grande 2.0, something like that. Matte PM1. It's sick. Like, this is my most used pen right now. So yeah. All right. Toasty should print out a photo of his head. My head is way too big. Like figuratively and literally, I guess. I don't know. Y'all would probably say. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. All right. We're going to bail. Love y'all. I'll be back in the morning. Y'all won't be in San Francisco yet. I don't know. When are you getting in Strings and Pedals? When are you getting in Toasty? Some guy named Brad really helped me with some socializing in Atlanta, but I've been going to pin club regularly now, so next pin show should be easier. I take that stuff like super seriously, like people's like personal, like we all have things we have to deal with, like personally, myself included, like anxiety and like hanging out and like talking to people. Like, man, I'm super supportive of like how everyone wants to do their own thing at the show. You just gotta let them do it, right? Right. For sure. I'm very, very open, like to like, I don't know, doing that, talking, hanging, chilling. Kimberly doing pin show 1-1. Please do that. Like if you I never do that officially. Like I'm not on like anyone's calendar, but I always offer that. Always offer that at pin show. Stream tomorrow, yes. Stream tomorrow, 10 a.m. I could just keep going because I'm enjoying talking to y'all about going to the pin show. Gonna miss it. But yeah, we'll be here in the morning. So 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. No clue what we're gonna do. I'll figure that out. All right. Y'all be good. Talk to you later. Bye.